Guys, it's your girl Elle from the ATL, and welcome to Gma It Ain't Over, right? Hope you guys are having a lovely Sunday. Yeah, it's Sunday here in the ATL. One of those nice cloudy days, rainy day. It's a rainy day in Georgia. And although we've had like an overflow of pollen, and spring seems to be coming upon us, it's still a little bit winter. So I'm excited today. I guess you're saying, where is she going? But it's all about where I just came from. So I just attended a brunch for one of my friends who turned 83 years old. She is such an inspiration to me. Yeah, so she is. She's such a lovely lady that with the old school charm, just loves everybody type. Southern charm. I'm not really sure if Aunt Pat was born and raised in Alabama, but she's lived in Alabama for quite some time. And recently, in the last year or so, her husband passed, and her son immediately scooped her up from the little town of Alabama and brought her here to the bright lights in the big city of Fayetteville, Georgia, right? But he spoils her, and we spoil her. I love Aunt Pat like she was, like my mother. She has that real effect on you, effect on people. And so one of the things that I just wanted to say to everyone is I try to keep a collection of older friends and younger friends. I think it's just really, really healthy. If you can get a chance to observe an older person who's like really living their life, enjoying life, and even though they have some ailments, some aches and pains, they still manage to enjoy life. Aunt Pat still sews. Yeah, she does like custom designs for people. She showed me a couple of her purses, and when I tell you, impeccable. Yeah, just absolutely wonderful. Yeah, stitch work. And so today we went to brunch, and we went to this restaurant. It's called Aretha's at the Point, Cascade, here in Atlanta. Lovely, lovely place, brunch. The food was just so tasty. And yeah, I had told them all, like I'm telling, because everybody decided to order a cocktail. Now, mind you, our reservations was 12:30, but we typically, in my group, have a rule. We don't really drink before 2 o'clock, so I had to tease them and tell them, I'm telling mommy, I'm calling mommy. And then I told Aunt Pat, I'm calling Sid, who is her son that spoils her rotten. I mean, the lady can have anything and everything that he can give her. If there's anything he can, he will. And we spoil her too. And yeah, I just love it. Like, we're sitting around on a Sunday morning and we're sipping on mimosas or whatever, or Saturday evenings when we're, everybody's getting together. We come together pretty often. Yeah, but when we're getting together, Aunt Pat will have her little glass of wine, So yeah, and I love it. I love it because she just, the longevity and the fact that her spirits have remained so sunshiny. She is a woman. I told her today, Aunt Pat, you're my hero. And I meant that to the heart because like I said, she probably does. She does have some ailments that I know of, and I'm sure she takes some medication, but she's just not letting the sun go down. She's not a bitter person. she is a person who welcomes you, you know. She's still, yeah, she's got that good old-fashioned, hey, how you doing? You gotta come to the house. And yeah, so I've been loving her for like a really, really long time. And yeah, so I keep my circles small, but the people that are in my circle, that's one thing. We agree that the elderly, we take care of the elderly. We always tend to migrate to some elderly person. I remember that we had a friend in New York, and my friend Tammy and I flew all the way to New York for her birthday party, Miss Bernice. Miss Bernice lived to be 99, and she was really, like another of my heroes. But as I say, I'm a person who believes in keeping a circle, a mixture. And so we need to teach our youth. I mean, I learned this from family because as a child growing up, you had to go to the family reunions and you had to attend family functions. And there would be people of all age ranges, you know. And yeah, everybody would just be like, you know, from 1 to 92, everybody would just be flowing and vibing together. And I just don't want that to be the only time is when family comes together. I did a video a week or so ago about check on people. And the elderly, definitely. Always check on your elderly people. Make sure, yeah, our old people, they, you know, were the ones, at least our past generation, and my generation, we set the example for young ladies. My mother was a lady. Aunt Pat is a lady. Yeah, I love it that she still goes to church, that she drives, and I mean, she just thrives, guys. You know, it's just so refreshing to have somebody like that in your crowd, and somebody who's not looking at the young people, judging the young people. And that's the spirit that I try to spread throughout the universe, because our youth do need to be chastised, you know, occasionally, but they don't want to come around us if we're just that grandma or auntie that always criticizes and never praises. I mean, you gotta find there's something good. There's something good about everybody, and so just learn how to give people compliments instead of comments. So many comments, right? So, you know, it wouldn't be right if I didn't come to you with a little fashion statement. And this is the outfit that I wore today. And I just want to show you the 3 ways that you can put this together. So it's a menage a trois. We're having a 3-way here on GMA It Ain't Over. Mark that down in history, right? So the first thing I want to tell you guys is, if you haven't already done it, always get yourself a pair of updated frames. So this is going to be my first look. We have the jacket. And as I said today, it's a rainy day in Georgia. So I needed a raincoat, or I needed something that wouldn't get me wet. And I didn't just want any old raincoat. Yeah, what I have here is what I consider to be a statement piece. Now this jacket, you guys, I have to say, I have to give my daughter-in-law a plug here, because she runs a shop, an online business. It's called Curvera, and it is for curvy girls, right? But yeah, so starting with a 1X and going up. So, I mean, she gets all kinds of statement pieces, is what I would call this, right? As you can see. Like you won't find this everywhere. Let me back up even further so that you can get the full look. All right. Now, so that's my first look. Excuse me one moment. Let me grab another accessory. Le Brun. Right? I can add the hat to this. This coat has a sort of a Western, a city cowgirl, or you could take it the other way also. So the coat automatically says, hey, you can throw on a brand with me and keep it moving, keep it sexy. Right? So that's the second one, the second portion of the outfit. And the jacket's so lightweight, you can keep it on. It sits well. Yeah, it wears very well. And then for my third look, is what's underneath the jacket, right? I paired the jacket with some chocolate brown leather, like leggings, right? And I've also added the Burberry print scarf, right? And it's silk. Yes. And as you can see there, we have our third look. And if you get tired of the hat, there's a fourth look. Yes. So guys, it's been a real blast sharing a little bit of my Sunday with you guys. And as always, peace, love, and happiness, and blessings, right? Peace, love, and blessings. That's my saying, right? And if you like my video, of course, feel free to share it with someone. I would love to be your stylist. So hit me in my DM if you need a statement for your next show-stopping event. Like, subscribe, and share. Peace and blessings. I'm out. As always, I love you. L.